is CJ and Badlands, of course. I say it with my edits and stuff. And like with Freddie, imagine he was like trying. Imagine a boy was just trying to tell his story, and even in tears, he mentioned he couldn't talk about this stuff because he's literally a guy, and like that's just sad. That's just depressing. Like, you guys would support victims unless if it's a fucking man. I'm sorry about my language, but I'm angry about that. And but yeah, I was pretty upset about it when I found out. Um, but thankfully in June things were just trying to get better for me. I was trying to do a lot more better with myself. I realized that my upload schedule was kind of trashy, so I tried my best to fix that. and um, and then around August, I don't know what happened, but like things were mid for me. I'm not sure what it was. Like some crazy stuff happened. I don't want to go into details about it, but like a lot of personal stuff was happening. And around September, and then like almost nearby September. I'm pretty sure you guys are very familiar with this, but Ellie's channel got deleted and stuff. Words cannot describe how much I've cried that day. Like I was at my friend's house when I figured it out. I seriously did not want to cry there, so I pretty much had to hold it until I gotten home because like um it was like it was like the day I had to leave. Um, but like thankfully enough, I was able to get home, and I just kind of just walked around in circles and started crying. um, Before you guys ask, yes, I'm okay. I was just really sad about it because I missed her, and she was one of the only people that understood me. Thankfully enough, Ellie and I are still in contact, and I love her to pieces. And I literally, like, here's the thing. Um, I remember she once mentioned that um, that like she was like really sweet. Um, you guys would love her. If any of you guys have not met her yet, Ellie is seriously one of the best people I've ever met. She's my biggest inspiration to edit. Um, Fun fact of the day: if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have had known Bad Linu even existed in the first place. I wouldn't be here today without her, cause like she's seriously one of the best people to exist. And thanks to her, my confidence like boosted a lot. And I've known her for like almost 2 years now. And seeing how this is, if anything, Ellie was seriously the only people that understood me that year. And she understood where I was coming from. She knew that I was like, wasn't really happy and bubbly as I was. She even knew that some gacha tubers weren't really the nicest to me because I was a starter and stuff. And like, here's the thing about me and some other gacha tubers that are like bigger than me. Oh, but yeah, pretty much what. And there was this one time, things were just really low for me, and actually, I don't want to go into details, but like things were like getting really crazy intense. So, what I did was something that pretty much I just made a video about it, and I was like, hey, look, I realized that some gacha tubers kind of made me feel insecure about myself, and I wasn't really appreciated for who I was. And they all knew I was small. They knew like, I was like very pretty much of a starter. Here's the thing about me, okay? A lot of the other gacha tubers, most of them I freaking idolized. Looking back at this, I kind of regret idolizing them. I don't mean to sound like a jerk or anything, but like looking back at all those things and the nice things I've said to them, I wouldn't say I regret it, but I would say I seriously just needed to be less of a pushover. Cause let me tell you something. I had this problem, okay? I had a really bad problem. It bothered me since 2022 that pretty much I wasn't really happy with the way I made my videos. And here's the thing too. Many gotchatubers freaking made me insecure about it. And I even talked down on myself right in front of their face, right in their comment section. And all they pretty much said was, it's fine, whatever, whatever. And I was like, dude, I was talking down on myself. I was 12. 12! Fucking 12, dude! I was 12! And I talked down on myself. And I was literally 12. And these people were like 14 or 15 at the time. I could be wrong, but it still upset me. And looking back at this, I kind of regret idolizing them. And they were all acting like, "Oh, it's fine because you're just a small con." Shut up, dude. It's not. Here's the thing about me, okay? I don't care if you're small. I don't care if you're like a big YouTuber. I don't care. But as long as you're not abusing your fame and just using it to talk down on other content creators, I'm gonna ask you guys to please leave because that's something that I've seriously dealt with several times, and I wasn't even apologized for it, not even once. Oh, I'm 13. Um, and at the time when I started YouTube, I was like 12. And um, and I was pretty young. I have to admit. I have to admit it was kind of a wrong move for being as young as I was to start in the first place. But at the same time, it wouldn't be work. It would if it weren't for that, I wouldn't be here today. So I have to admit that. But at the same time, I was literally 12, a 12-year-old talking down on myself in front of many gotchatubers. And all they pretty much said was, "Oh, well, it's whatever, it's fine. I mean, maybe next time." Dude, I was talking down on myself like a toddler. And they were doing the same thing. Nah, that was. And here's the thing, too. I tried my best. So, it was my sister's birthday. And I seriously wanted to be the happiest person for her. I'm not going into details or anything. But, it was my sister's birthday. And, I was making a fake collab heart for a fake collab. This happened. Um, and, I was just trying to be the person I was at the time, try to be happy for her because she's aging. And the person was all like, pretty much, you need to do better. And it was like, dude, it was my sister's birthday. Of course I was dry about it. It's not my birthday anymore. I don't want to tell you guys her birthday because um, at the time, yeah, I was not in the happiest place because I forced myself to be something I wasn't, and many gotchatubers saw that, knew that, and just talked down on someone who was seriously trying his best, and everyone knew that. And literally, the only person in that blimmin' community that understood me, she's not really in the community anymore, but at the time, in that blimmin' community that actually understood me was Kate, August, um, Rhea, and that's almost about it. Huh?